trending again with Sarah and Ben. Sit down, have a coffee, and enjoy the show.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Big Bro After Show on the Trending Again podcast here with Sarah and Ben. We are going to start talking about Big Bro, and I've actually got a question for you straight up, Sarah.
What's that?
And that is, who is the better looking out of Drew and Joel?
I don't know. That's a tough one because it's not just about
Who do
looks. Is it just about looks?
who do you find more attractive?
It's not just about looks, though. I can't say it's just about looks.
Okay.
'Cause if it's
so-
like a whole package, then yeah, Drew probably.
Okay.
Because he seems like
Talk-
a nice guy and he's good looking.
Yeah.
Whereas Joel seems a little bit, I don't know, not as soft. You know, he seems, I guess we haven't really seen his softer side.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what maybe I'm just judging too early.
Because he seems to be playing the game a lot more.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't seem like he was in there looking for a relationship. And
No.
he seems like, and the thing is, you can see the difference between, you know, him and Alicia, between their chemistry and how they're going along with it. And then as opposed to Drew and Sam, who are a lot more flirtatious and all that sort of stuff.
She did say she was flirtatious.
She did. But I thought she said she was flirtatious with everyone.
Yeah, I suppose she can be. It depends on who she's attracted to too, I guess.
I guess so.
So
I don't know. Some people who say that they're flirtatious with
you're seeing that personality of kind of what she said.
True. But
In
then there's some people
she's
that
attracted to.
That's true. But then there's some people who are really flirtatious and will flirt with anything. Like anyone and anything.
That's true.
You
That's true.
So there's nothing. That's why I'm like, okay, when she's like that, I thought she'd be really flirtatious, but she's not as flirtatious as she said she is.
Yeah.
That's all I can say
What
about Sam. But it's an interesting night though.
Yeah, it has been. I was going to say something, I've forgotten what it was, but keep going.
That's all right. There was sort of, I think they're winding up to Friday. Friday must be their last episode of the week, so they're climaxing maybe. Because even though we knew that Drew would be safe tonight, it was still interesting to watch.
Yeah, how they would pull it off. And it didn't come down to much. One vote.
Exactly, one vote. But I wanted to know who voted. Was it Gabby or was it
yeah,
Lulu?
That's exactly what I was going to say. Now that you've mentioned Gabby. Geez, hello, Gabby. We've seen a little bit of her tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Finally.
Yeah, finally
I
seen
think
a
the
little
first
bit
time,
of her. And I was like,
the first time, yeah.
I want to see some more Gabby now. So, I don't know.
Yeah,
she seems
maybe we'll
like
see
a
more
really
of
cool
her.
girl. I hope so.
Maybe
as the more people go, she'll get a bit more screen time.
Exactly. It was, I think, the first time I noticed that she's the venting machine. Shall we talk about the venting machine?
Yes, definitely.
The
Of
venting
course,
machine. Oh
definitely.
God, we need one.
We do.
I'd love one for work.
Yeah, I'll put in a request tomorrow.
That's a good idea. It's a great idea.
They'll just throw out frozen vegetables through the venting machine.
So we'll explain the venting machine. Big Brother said there was a vent in was it the break room?
Yeah,
it was in the break room, and he says if you vent to this venting machine, you just yell at whatever you want to vent. It will reward you with good things, and because they're all on rations and there's 17 people in the house, there's a lot more people, not enough food. Everyone's hungry. Dave was funny. Dave was really funny. He wanted coffee.
Yeah.
he went crazy. He yelled at it. He kicked the machine. He went first. And then Coffee Beans just started flicking out at him. It wasn't, I thought, okay, maybe it might, a hand might pop out and give him a coffee. Or it might actually like a bag of beans, a bag of, instant or something like beans or something. It's just individual beans come flying out and he starts collecting it all. And the more he yells, the more beans come out. I don't know. It was really good though. It was
Yeah.
really, really good.
You know who really takes out the best rant though tonight was Johnson. Oh,
it was
yeah,
so funny.
it was hilarious.
He just kept going.
Johnson, and then finally capturing his attention. Are you going to pick up all those chocolates? And then it cuts straight to him with a jar of all these chocolates.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was so funny. So funny. There was speaking about picking things up.
Was there any other standout? Was there any other standout?
The vending machine. Oh, Tim, when he yelled at and he asked for stuff, and then he gave him spinach. Why do you want lettuce? He's like, that's not lettuce, that's spinach. You need to eat your greens, Tim. And he starts yelling, what is it? Give him what was it, the snow peas or something like that? Or
yeah, what are these snow peas?
It was so good. Oh, it was so funny. That was really, really good. Gabby was that was the first time we saw Gabby, because she was having a rant and rave about Lara's cooking.
That's
Everything's
right.
just like mush.
Yep.
Everything's mush. It was so good. She sort of stopped cooking. Everything ends up like mush. Oh, that was really good. That was really, really good. Taris wanted tea.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. I do remember. Yeah. David, his coffee.
What about us tea drinkers?
Speaking of tea, you got tea tonight. I went to make myself a tea. We had no tea left. Actually, I think we used it all on Mother's Day. That because they had to throw because we had a what do you call it, with like scones and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, like a high tea sort of thing. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think they've just chucked all the tea bags we had in the teapot.
That works.
So, yeah.
But no, there's no tea bags.
So I'm here with my Milo. So it was coffee or Milo, but I was like, oh, why not do a Milo?
Yeah,
but you got the tea because you got all the tea.
I got tea, and then I've also got loose leaf tea. If I really feel like going through all that, it tastes better. It tastes better, but I can't be bothered, and I don't have a proper tea strainer, so I'm using my coffee plunger. And it's way too big. You know
who I think if you were in the Big Brother house this season, I know who you'd be hooking up with, and that is Johnson.
Is it because his name's Johnson?
Yeah.
And Johnson's another name for something else.
Yeah, I know exactly where you're going with that. Yeah. Because he's a big Johnson.
He's Big Johnson. He's a sly dog.
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't be hooking up with anybody. Yeah. But if it was, Johnson's probably not a bad idea, because I think he's a sly dog. That one, Johnson. It'd be a strategic
relationship,
thing, you know?
Eh?
Oh, why not? Why not? I mean, it's a game at the end of the day. I mean, I mess with somebody's heart for $250,000. Make them feel like they're in love with me, and I'm now giving my strategy away, and then make them, not vote me out, work very hard not for me to go anywhere, and then the second I get a chance, that it's just like less, not many of us. Boom, see you later. I'll vote you out.
How impressive was Layla tonight in the challenge?
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. She was, I think she had a bit of a breakdown.
For the girls. So the girls are, because I was thinking this is so unfair for the girls, and then they take it out. They won last night with Lara, and Layla got safe from the eviction tonight. So I was like, oh, girls represented.
Well, I thought about it.
So
it was a better challenge of mental, like a puzzle, than just all physical.
Do you think
it was a combination of both?
Do you think it also could have come down to a bit of weight difference as well?
It does, but yes and no. I think it all depends on how you build your stairs. Because the other thing I had the idea is, if you also, as you're building, you were walking up it, or you built it in a spiral, then you kind of have a different center of gravity, and you still climb up the middle. But because it's a spiral, your steps are all in the middle, so there's more of a, you sort of always step in the center.
That's
So you got like a
interesting.
spiral
Yeah.
staircase. So that way your center of gravity, you just got to think, because it was like on a platform.
Yeah.
And even though they were doing stairs, they were trying to do stairs up. It didn't say you had to do just like that. You could have staggered it. If you stagger it, you might get, a more even, weight distribution.
Yeah.
And you might actually get up there. I think it's also, a little bit of physics as well, not just.
Oh, for sure. Definitely.
That's right.
It looked
so
like
it was just
Mel just completely gave up. She's like, yeah, screw this. Just
In the
one of
end,
one of them can win. Don't care.
That's it. Well, the thing is, if she kept going, she could have, because that would have thrown Layla off. That
Yeah.
Mel was still doing something, because Layla was already having a bit of a meltdown, and they were encouraging her, and then she sort of stopped and got herself together and actually did it
Yeah.
after
Drew
fell. But Mel could have been in the game.
Twice.
She
He
could have
fell
kept going
twice.
twice. Yeah, exactly. But she could have been in the game if she kept going. Because if she just sort of gave up, I think, in the end, when she says, "Oh, these guys are ahead. All you need is somebody to fall," and Drew proved that.
Yeah.
That he fell twice, and he
That's
still
exactly
didn't win.
right. Yeah.
He built it twice, so it was just a matter of, there was a lot of strategy involved, not just physical. And then the physical gets in there; they're heavy, and the more times you build it, obviously you're tired and you don't think. It's different when you're in that situation.
I feel like it would have been a lot more intense tonight too if they hadn't have been showing the previews for Tully coming into the house with Drew and the triangle. They should have saved that promo for tonight after the eviction.
That's right.
Because
or just don't.
That would have
Yeah.
kept people guessing.
Because I think people would have sort of wanted to watch, and then if they just sort of surprised Tully coming in without sort of advertising it, or just hint that somebody's coming to shake things up instead of revealing who it is. Because I think they revealed who everybody's coming anyway, which they sort of just kept things under wrap. So there's some older people that say, okay, these people are coming in, but there is a surprise people coming in, or past celebrities, past winners coming in, or whatever, contestants.
Yeah.
And then make it a little bit more interesting, like, oh, okay, say that, oh, we know Tim, Dave, and Reggie are coming. I wonder who else is going to be there. And they got they'll give you the silhouette sort of thing, and just sort of give a bit of guessing to it.
Yeah, I just feel like they're just like it's like movies when they put the whole movie in the trailer. Basically,
Exactly.
You just want to give them a bit of something to reel them in a little bit.
Yeah, a teaser. You need that teaser.
Exactly, yeah. But
something
instead they've basically spoiled nearly the first 2 episodes.
Exactly. Oh, more than that. More all week. The whole week this week has been spoiled.
Like all the evictions, basically. So far are spoiled.
Yeah, all week.
Because as soon as Layla won that challenge, we're like, oh, well, it's Mel.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
Exactly. That was stupid. Because we're all thinking Drew's going to win. And then, obviously, there's a bit more of a, an element of surprise. But there's nothing. It was, boo, Channel 7. This is why your ratings are shit. You get this? They do this. You see, the thing is, I don't get it because maybe they've got obviously different writers, but they get Home and Away. Home and Away's been on for how long? And they get people watching all the time. It really hooks you in what's going to happen the next episode. Maybe they should have talked to those people and go, hey, how do we make Big Brother like that, where people want to watch? Because it is. At the end of the day, it's still a drama.
Marketing.
It's
better marketing strategy.
Better marketing.
Way
better.
I mean, I'm sure the ads are pulling people in because they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. I'm sure it's going to draw people in to watch. It's just not as exciting watching when you kind of can guess what can happen. It's very predictable.
Exactly. But it was interesting to see how the voting system was who was going to vote what, and how they were trying to swing
Yeah,
people over.
that's right. Exactly. Yeah.
And that was interesting, but we didn't get to see who voted what, did we? Because I want to know who voted.
Exactly.
Who voted
exactly.
who? Because we knew there was some definite votes. Obviously, they showed us some, but who were the the ones you weren't sure about? There was Gabby and Lulu, which they were on the fence a little bit, and they were trying to, both sides were trying to swing them both ways, their way. So I don't know whose side she picked, and same as Gabby, whose side she picked. And it's not about like they like was it who was it Tim? It's not about picking sides. It's just something you have to do. It's just a game.
Yeah. Exactly.
At the end of the day, it's just yeah. So it'll be interesting though to see what happens. I attempted to write notes. Some of it I can read. Some of it takes me a little bit longer to work out what I wrote.
What do you think of Drew and Sam's relationship?
I don't know. They're sweet together. They look really sweet together.
Yeah.
But will it? I don't know so I don't know what Tully's issue is. If she's upset because if they're not together and they haven't been together for a while, what's her issue if he wants to be with someone else? But is it
maybe
a
she's
strategy?
Just very possessive.
Maybe, but is it a strategy as well?
It could be
because
it could be right.
Because they'll be, if they're a couple, then they're stronger as a couple than they are as being single, because they won't vote each other out, and they'll fight for each other, and whoever's with them, sort of thing. Then you got two of them.
What's going to be really interesting is Tim got her kicked off the show. Tully kicked off the show, evicted from the show because he was on the same season as Tully and Drew. Yep. So and that's what they play. I think it was last night's episode or the night before. Can't remember exactly which one, but they showed Tim basically going, "Take that, Tully," and him and Drew had this bromance, and then he ended up getting with Tully.
Yeah,
Drew ended up getting with Tully. Yeah, Tim was like, "I want my best friend back," so he got her evicted from the show. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see what happens with that too. But he seems to take a bit more of a liking to Sam at the moment, from what I've seen.
Yeah, I think so too. And if this is obviously not together for whatever reason, but you can, if this is probably part of the reason, if she's jealous, the jealousy thing, because he doesn't seem like a guy that would probably, he seems, I don't know, he just seems like a friendly guy. He'll talk to somebody. If they talk to him, there's nothing, but she probably reads too much into it. Oh, you're, trying to blah, 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 blah. And maybe this is part of the reason why they're not together, being possessive. And this is all showing now on national television, now that he's in a relationship and she's jealous.
Could be.
Green-eyed monster.
Definitely.
Because I don't think it, as much as I want to say it's a strategy to break them up.
Yeah, no, I think it's going to be, I think it's going to be genuine. I think she's going to be jealous.
Yeah.
Because she actually made the first move when they were in their season as well. She basically came up and kisses Drew and then walks off.
Leaves. Yeah. Yeah, anyway. They showed that one, I think.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So it was, I don't know, we'll see what happens.
It's going to be interesting.
There's more drama.
It's definitely going to be another twist in the saga.
That'll be the cliffhanger for tomorrow, for the weekend, and then they'll come back on Monday, I think.
It is coming back Monday, so I don't think it's on tomorrow night. It's on Monday night.
Oh, it's not on tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Monday night. Nah, all good. We got some time for Trending Again podcast.
Yep.
Ben's like, gee, we're working hard lately.
Yeah.
I thought we'd only have one day off. I thought we'd have a Sunday off, but it looks like we'll have a Friday off too, hopefully.
Yeah, looks like it. Until all these other shows we're going to review come out.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we'll see. It depends how listeners feel about this, I guess, if this takes off
Yeah.
and if they want more of this kind of content or not. So, but yeah,
that's right.
is there anything else that happened tonight that we haven't talked about yet?
Oh, not really. I think we're pretty good.
We're pretty
much
covered.
I think we've spoken about everything. Oh, about the J Crew still being together.
Yeah. And
That was pretty funny.
JC was saying, "Oh, it's not about J Crew. It's about," and his speech. I can't quite remember how he worded it, but he was just basically, "Oh, it's not J Crew. It's just we're all friends. We've all got a connection."
That's
or
right.
something or other.
That's
yeah,
right.
Yeah. You're the ones that are going J Crew this, J Crew that.
That's right. It was pretty funny. So, but I mean, the J Crew is still the way they're looking. Obviously, and what we know, the J Crew is still there. Just
Mostly. minus Josh.
Yeah, minus Josh. But
there's
they're
still too many
there.
J's. We need to get rid of some more.
Exactly.
Who's going next? Who do you think?
Who's really quiet? Well, if I was going to say somebody, I don't know. Lulu seems safe because seem safe.
It depends now. It depends who she voted for. That's
right.
going to be the interesting thing. I wonder if, because they didn't show us tonight, if they're somehow going to work it into the show next week.
Yeah.
To play up more drama. And they actually show who they voted for in next week's show somewhere along the way.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll be someone like Gabby.
Otherwise, it's just we're never going to see it.
Yeah. So either Lulu or Gabby.
They could have intentionally not shown us tonight to show us something next week that's going to play out.
Yeah. But that's all right. Hopefully they won't do any more spoilers.
Yeah,
because it's kind of ruining the show.
I hope so. I want it to be a bit harder to guess who's gonna go.
Exactly. I want to be sitting there on the edge of my seat, biting my nails with, like wondering what the heck is going on. Not okay. Now it's a process of elimination. Okay, so if you lose in this, or blah 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 blah, and this one wins, and this one, therefore, it's only this person's going to win, or these two. So it was.
Yeah,
it was,
I think
too easy.
I think that will be the case when Tali comes in the house. I think it's going to be harder to predict.
Or do you think that they'll get rid of Tully because she'll be causing a lot of trouble in the house, and people probably don't want the drama and all that noise? Because she might be too loud, causing trouble, and both sides will be probably like, "Let's get her out."
Yep. Yeah, that could be the one person that come in and they all unite together. They unite the newbies and the OGs to get rid of Tully, because Tim does not have a very good connection with Tully. Like I said, he basically got a kick or evicted from the last season he was in with her. So
interesting.
Because he wanted his best mate back. So
so he will probably.
But
he's good at rallying people.
You know what would be very interesting if Tully comes in and wins the challenge.
Yeah, that'd be interesting because then she gets to put people up for eviction.
No, they're evicting. No, they're doing the vote now. The nomination.
Oh, that's
votes.
right.
Yeah.
That's right. They're doing the vote now.
So, but she'll be safe. She'll be safe from nomination.
I don't think she's going to win.
No?
Depending what it is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
See.
I doubt she's going to win because I think she'll be too full of emotion to win.
Maybe we'll see.
Maybe I reckon that she'll go. She'll probably go.
Jealousy could be a big motivator.
Hang on, you know what's a good idea? Check out Sportsbet and see who's going to win and see what their odds are.
Well, we did look at the sports bet last night. Actually, while you're looking it up, what you reckon it would have changed?
Yeah, because you don't have Mel anymore.
Last night, the number one favorite was Reggie. I think you said.
Yeah, Reggie was number one.
And then was number two Johnson. I think. that right? Number 2 was Johnson, or was he 3?
Yeah, number 2 was Johnson. Yeah, Reggie Johnson.
Because I was a little bit shocked that he was that high up. So, but
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
he is a pretty strategic game player for sure.
Johnson and Taras are on the same $3.75. So you never know.
Yeah,
Alicia's at 7, Joel's at 7. Obviously, they're going to be together. $7. So a little bit after those two, because they're a couple. They're going to be a couple. They're going to rally together for each other. She's going to vote for. She won't vote the J Crew out. She won't put them up for elimination. She won't try. She won't nominate them, to be eliminated.
exactly. Yeah.
But it's the ones that's on the fence. So I reckon. I don't know. Tully's on at 50. So because she's not in yet, she's at $51. So I reckon she'll be the next one to go.
I think they'll make the OGs will make a big play move and nominate Joel, unless he wins the challenge, of course, which he very well could.
He probably will. So it's there. I reckon it'll be Tully, or they say Layla.
You know what would be a great other power move is to get rid of Alicia.
It would be.
That would be a pretty epic move. Very strategic. Take out the lover and his.
But it will be. It will cause a lot of drama, I think.
Oh hell!
Because he'll know.
Heck yeah!
He'll obviously know. He'll know who's his voter out. It'll cause a lot of drama. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's the same sort of thing. I mean, Tim doesn't have a boyfriend in there or a partner, but I guess it would be. I mean, you try to eliminate Drew. Joel's trying to eliminate Drew, so
yeah.
I guess it's sort of somewhat even. All's fair in love and war, isn't it?
Yeah,
but I don't think you see it that way, Joel.
I don't. I just think it's an interesting move. It's something I'd think of.
Yeah.
Because I didn't think of it.
But you've also got to make sure that he's sort of somewhat on your side too.
Yeah. Here goes to the following week.
You just got to be strategic. You can't just go all out, balls out.
Yeah.
I think you've got to just sort of wait to your right moment to get rid of it.
I'd probably be like the first to go. I'd be like Trevor. I'd be snoring like he was.
That was pretty funny. He was snoring, and then Sam got up
over to
couldn't
Drew.
Sleep.
She didn't go because she couldn't sleep. She just wanted to sleep with Drew.
Probably. It's a good excuse. He was pretty loud. But then again,
yeah, he was.
He was really loud. That'd be me in the house.
Going over
that
to
would be
sleep
me
with Drew.
No. That'd be me snoring. It'd be me snoring. I should just get into the house and actually come with earplugs, and then give everybody earplugs as a welcoming gift.
Well, you can't take your phone in, so you would have no podcasts to listen to, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
You'd be talking to yourself. You'd be doing your own podcast. You'd have your earbuds in. And go, hey, welcome to Trending Again. Today we're talking about what the housemates did in the house.
Oh, jeez.
Such and such went to the toilet. Such and such had a shower.
I'll be annoying because it's my wind down. I just put my headphones.
I'm sick of such and such raiding this goddamn fridge.
I'll start annoying people because I want to talk. I want some company. Or if I think the most annoying thing will be in the house because you were saying,
would you be the most annoying person in the house?
No, not really, because I like my space.
You'd be the Mel of the group. You'd be going,
yes and no.
I'm Sarah from Brisbane. I'm Brisbane Sarah.
No,
that doesn't sound as catchy as Melbourne Mel though.
No, yeah, it's just not as
Mel from Melbourne.
Yeah, it goes better. Yeah, it goes better. But no, I don't think it because I like my space. I mean, even though I like to get out there and talk to people, I also like my quiet time, and that's where I think because then people come over and will talk to you, and I'll be thinking, just fuck off and leave me alone for a bit.
Don't lie to me.
Being alone. I like being alone.
No. No,
I
you
like being alone, but I also like company.
don't. Yeah.
But when I want my alone, I like company most of the time. But when I want my alone time, I want everybody to fuck off and leave me alone.
Where would you go? Where would you go to get away from everybody?
That's exactly where. God knows where.
Go sit in the toilet.
I think that's the only place.
Probably.
I can't even put headphones in to zone out. Was from other things and people. So that's another thing.
Yep.
So yeah, I think
That's
that
all right.
would really kill me.
We'll get you into those auditions and we'll find out next year maybe
It'd be
if you're selected.
like accepted. No headphones and no podcasts. Make Sarah something. Go crazy. Don't mind if I do.
Next thing you're throwing all the Russians around.
No. Running around like a chimp
not
around.
the coffee.
Throwing stuff around. Yep.
You'd want to hope they have that venting machine there then.
Yeah, you better hope they hope they have coffee.
You'd be in there all the time venting.
Venting. Yeah, I'd be always venting.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, why don't you get some fucking coffee? Where's me tea? I don't just want coffee. I don't want tea as well. Where's me Milo?
Where's
I
me
want
Milo?
Milo.
Imagine them trying to pick Milo up. they need like a dustpan or something.
Well, I don't know why they're yelling and they haven't really positioned the container underneath it just to expect shit's going to come out. Like I'd be sort of putting it there, maybe get something to, if it doesn't sit in there properly, I'd find something to wedge in there and sort of prop it up so it would actually sit in there.
You'd want to hope that floor's clean.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Actually, when you're that desperate.
And I hope those people that were throwing those stuff through the vending machine were wearing gloves.
Yeah.
Otherwise, one of those housemates would have ended up with COVID.
Imagine they get COVID. Well, they're in isolation anyway. Can't go out and see anybody. Yeah, you got COVID.
But they might get it from the food. Who knows?
What, you get COVID from food, do you?
No.
I didn't think you could get it on food.
Well, they've only got to touch it.
Yeah, true. But I think it dies on. I don't know. I've got no idea.
I'm no. Yeah, that's
expert.
okay. Let's move away from that anyway.
Exactly.
But yeah, I just thought of it when they're picking it up off the floor.
I'm pretty sure it's not
healthy.
that bad. Pretty sure. I mean, these people who probably licked worse things.
Especially for Johnson, that was more than the 10-second rule.
Then he shared it with everybody.
And then he went and shared it with everybody.
He's like, here, look what I got.
He could have murdered the whole house.
For chocolate.
Instead of Big Brother, it would have been the murder mysteries. Who did it?
Do you think he did it on purpose, though?
Nah.
Just to have a bit of a rant as a...
Oh, yeah. He was in there just...
He was pissed? You actually think he was pissed?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Or do you think he was just playing it up?
That's why I wasn't sure.
I think he was genuinely doing it. But maybe he was playing it up. Who knows?
Laura, you're not my mother. You can't make me pick up my stuff. Yes, I know where my thing was. It
maybe he actually is having an actual rant, because then he probably was having an actual rant, and then Big Brother's like, "Oh, are you gonna pick that up?" I wonder if he kept ranting after that. They just cut it. Big Brother, don't tell me what to do. I'll pick it up when I'm good and ready.
You said this was for me to have a rant. This is fucking good. I need one of these all the time.
I don't like these chocolate. Imagine that. Imagine if they got something out of the vending machine. I don't want this crap. Or what brand is this? This better be such and such brand.
Tara's is like, with the tea bags, it's the wrong type of,
These
brand.
aren't Tetley.
I don't drink this.
These aren't Tetley tea bags.
These.
What are these?
No name. Why'd you get no name?
Why are these brand, home brand style tea bags. I only drink the best.
What brand of tea bags do you think do you think it would have said BBT?
Maybe
BBT? Big Brother tea? Or just
yeah, could
BBT?
be.
BBT bag? The coffee. The
Big-
coffee didn't was it go in a
big-
bag? Just coffee beans flying out everywhere.
BBT, big bowl tea bag. All right.
That's pretty funny.
At least no one was flipping a pillow tonight, I guess.
That was pretty funny. They spoke about it in the beginning, talking about flipping a pillow. I was laughing so hard. Flip a pillow.
Flip a pillow. That's how we're going to make the rest of our life decisions. Am I getting married? First, let me flip a pillow.
Yep.
Are we going to go out? Before we go out, I'm going to have to flip this pillow. Are we going on a date? Flip a pillow.
Will you pay for dinner? Oh, hang on. I think we'll flip a pillow. Oh, you're paying for all the dinner. Are we getting a second date? Let's flip the pillow.
Are we having sex tonight? First, let me flip the pillow. Oh, boy.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
We definitely got to get a pillow.
That's how I'm making the rest of my life decisions. Am I going to see this movie tomorrow? Flip the pillow.
Yep. I think it's a great idea. Just carry a pillow everywhere. And
idea.
It serves a double purpose. I mean, when you're out and you're tired, you can always just use your hand as your pillow.
When you can't decide between two shirts at the store, better flip the pillow.
That's right. And that, do I go to sleep now or not? Flip the pillow. Pillow says yes. Grab the pillow. Go to sleep. You're all good.
Hang on. Do we end the podcast right here? Let me flip the pillow. I would flip the pillow. That's way over there, and I just hit my mic.
You flip your pillow. I got no pillows to flip here.
Yeah.
I got nothing.
Mine's too far away.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got a hat. I can flip a hat. It's not the same as a pillow.
Flip a phone.
Flip a phone. flip a Motorola Razor. Oh, good old flip phones.
Flip an Xbox.
Flip an Xbox.
Yeah. You don't need one of those.
No. So no Big Brother tomorrow night, and then
back Monday.
We'll be back on
Monday.
The weekend with trending again.
Yep. Yeah.
So I guess if there's anybody, well, I've got to stop saying if there's anybody has any ideas on what we want to talk about this weekend on trending again,
let us know.
Yeah, any trending topics that you found interesting this week, anything in the news, let us know. We'd love to talk about it. We'll get in depth. Sarah has plenty of time on her hands during the day to do some research.
Sarah's off for the next 5 months with a sore hand.
Hopefully not that long.
she's got plenty of time. If you want one time, I'll send you her Skype. Just message me on the Trending Again Facebook app. Yep. And she'll have one-on-ones with you.
Yeah, I'll get on chatting if anyone wants to chat. You
can find Sarah on Onlyfans as well.
Only hands.
Only hands.
Showing only feet.
Hands. Showing only feet.
I mean, you could. And the thing is, I saw that you can just take pictures. You have an OnlyFans
I saw
page.
That,
just take pictures of your feet, and you make a killing. You don't have to get naked or anything. Just put just pictures of your feet.
See, you're missing out on all this financial opportunity, Sarah. You don't even need a hand for that.
That's true. Just feet.
Yep. You text me in a few weeks. I'm not coming back to work. I'm making heaps of money on only hands.
Only hands by showing only feet.
Yeah.
It hasn't defeated me yet. I will not be defeated.
It was an epic feat.
It was an epic feat.
Yeah. Hey, you just got to get your foot in the door.
That's. Oh, it was a big toe.
You just got to put one foot in front of the other. It would be a great feature. Okay.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Are you sure? That's bad. That doesn't even go very well.
Hey, you just have the bare necessities.
The bears. They're bad. They're bad. But good, but bad.
Good, but bad. But bad, but good. It was
That's
a real...
Right. Good puns. Yeah. I like a good pun. Play on word.
It was a foot long.
I can hear the crickets now, Ben.
Yeah, okay. Enough punny business.
Enough punny business. And I hear somebody going slamming. If it was on a phone call, the click. Beep, beep, beep.
I feel sorry for all the people that have to put up with my terrible jokes. Anyway, thanks for listening to our today's Big Bro After Show from the Trending Again podcast with Sarah and Ben. Make sure you let us know your thoughts. We'd love to hear them. Rate and review the show. And if we do get some ratings or reviews or even comments of your thoughts, we will read them out in a future episode. But until we get some communication from our listeners, that I'll just be us ending the show like this. But
we'd love to hear from you.
But yeah, we'd love to hear from you. So make sure you communicate with us, because then we can read it out on the podcast and
say anything.
Communicate more with you guys.
Exactly.
And everything in between.
Exactly. Thank you very much for listening, everybody. Hopefully you're enjoying the show.
And we'll see y'all next time. Until then.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
Peace.
Uh-oh.
Well, what a groovy episode that was. Today was really interesting, folks. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Like and subscribe, and don't forget, stay groovy.